welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a review on the Ulta Beauty 15-piece eyeshadow palette and the Ulta Beauty matte liquid lipstick and lip liner set. If you do want to see a review and a demo, then please keep watching. As a huge favor, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and comment anything down below. I greatly appreciate it. I read all the comments and I will do my best to reply back. Both of these items are currently on sale on Ulta's website. The eyeshadow palette is currently on sale for $12 and the 8-piece lip set is currently on sale for $9.60. I paid full price for both of these items. I do want to read a little bit about the lip set and then we'll move on to the eyeshadow palette. It does say, Matchmaker, make me a lip match. The Ulta Beauty Collection Matchmaker Lip Set is the ultimate lip wardrobe. Mix the 4 lippies and 4 liners to create endless custom pouts. Here's a closer look on what the packaging looks like. It says Ulta Beauty. On the bottom of the packaging it says Matchmaker 8-piece lip set. When you turn it over on the back, you have a little description, the shade name, and the ingredients. It does state that this was made in China. And down at the bottom you have the barcode. I paid $16 for this set, but $9.60 is not a bad price. Well, hopefully this is a good lip set. We'll see. On top of the packaging there's a continuation of the design, and then there's nothing on the sides here. Same thing on the bottom, there's a continuation of the design. This just slides right on out like this. I'm going to start with the lightest shade and then we'll move on to the darkest shade. Here's a closer look on what the packaging looks like. It says Ulta Beauty Lip Gloss. You get 3.8 milliliters or 0.12 fluid ounces, and it states that it was made in China. Let's open this up. Here's what the doe foot applicator looks like. There's no shade name printed on the bottom of the packaging. On the outer packaging there are some shade names. I'm a bit confused why Ulta didn't add the shade names on the actual tubes, but I'm guessing this shade is called the Snow Kiss Lip Gloss. This Snow Kiss Lip Gloss is described as a pinky mauve shade. It's not super pigmented as it is in the tube. Let's see what the matching lip liner looks like. Here's a closer look on what the lip liner looks like. It says Ulta Beauty Automatic Lip Liner. When you turn it over, it says you get 0.03 grams of product or 0.01 ounces. And again, it states that it was made in China. I figured out why they call this an automatic lip liner. It's actually a retractable lip liner. So this is how much product comes in the tube. A lot of product in my opinion. This is a pinky mauve shade. Again, very pretty. First, I'm going to line my lips with the lip liner and then I'll pop on the lip gloss. The lip liner is very stiff. It's not creamy at all. The lip liner kind of smells like Play-Doh. It's not a pleasant scent. Let's see what the lip gloss looks like on top. This lip combo is pretty. Let's see what the next shade looks like. We have another lip gloss. Again, there's no shade name on the bottom or anywhere. On the back of the packaging, it states that this is the Cocoa Lip Gloss. This Cocoa Lip Gloss is described as a nude shimmer. It's basically a clear gloss with a little bit of shimmer specks. Another beautiful gloss shade. Let's see what the lip liner looks like. Here's a closer look on what the lip liner looks like. Again, this is in the shade Cocoa. This is a nude shade. Surprisingly, the shade is pretty. It's not as pigmented as I would like it to be, but it's a nice shade. Let's see what the gloss looks like paired with it. Another pretty lip combo. I like the formula of the lip glosses. It feels very lightweight on the lips. Next up, we have a matte liquid lipstick. Here's what the matte liquid lipstick looks like. Again, it says Ulta Beauty. And then on the other side, you get the same amount of product as in the lip glosses, 3.8 milliliters or 0.12 fluid ounces. And again, it states that this was made in China. Again, there's no shade name on the bottom or anywhere else. This shade is called the Spiced Matte Liquid Lipstick, and it's described as a deep red shade. That shade is very pretty. Wow, that's pigmented. was not expecting the shade to be pigmented. It's so pretty on the lips. I do want to do a kiss test on the back of my hand just to show you that it doesn't transfer. Minimal transfer. The formula does feel very matte on my lips. Let's see what the lip liner looks like. Again, that shade is pretty. If you're not into matte liquid lipsticks, this lip liner is a great option. Let's see what the matte lipstick looks like paired on top. As most of you know, I don't really like red on me, but I love this. Let's see what the last matte liquid lipstick looks like. This shade is called Toasty Matte. Toasty is described as a deep nude. So pretty. Now this shade is gorgeous. I love the two matte liquid lipstick shades, but the formula is drying. It's not a comfortable matte. Let's see what the last shade in the set looks like. Here we have a chocolatey brown lip liner. Again, so pretty. This shade is so pretty on its own. I thought it would be a chocolate brown lip liner, but it's actually more of a deep nude. I love it. Let's apply the matte liquid lipstick. This lip combo is my favorite from this set. I really did like the shades in this set. You get 2 lip glosses, 2 matte liquid lipsticks, and 4 lip liners. Now let's move on to the eyeshadow palette. I do want to read a little bit about this palette on Ulta's website. It's party season. Create a look for every event with the festive shimmers, glitters, and neutrals expertly curated for you by the Ulta team in the Ulta Beauty collection. 'Tis the Season eyeshadow palette. Here's a closer look at what the packaging looks like. It says 'Tis the Season 15-piece eyeshadow palette. You can write a to and from if you're gifting this palette. On the back of the packaging, you have the description, the ingredients, and it does state that this was made in China. Here on the bottom next to the barcode, it does state that this is $20. That's how much I paid for it, but again, it's currently on sale for $12. At the top of the packaging, there isn't anything. Down at the bottom, there's nothing, and on the sides of the packaging, there's nothing as well. Let's open this up. It comes with a mirror. Here are what the shades are. This is what all 15 shadows look like. The first shade in the palette is called Snow Angel. Very soft in the pan. Snow Angel is described as a light cream shimmer. The next shade is called New Year, New Me. New Year, New Me is described as a champagne with silver micro glitter. The next shade is called Hit the Slopes. Hit the Slopes is described as a light beige matte. The next shade is called Pecan Praline. Pecan Praline is described as a terracotta with golden shimmer. You can barely see that shade. It blended in with my skin tone, so I'm going to take a little bit more. There we go. That's much better. The next shade is called Hot Butter Rum. Hot Butter Rum is described as a golden brown with copper shimmer. The next shade is called Under the Mistletoe. Under the Mistletoe is described as a light pink with silver shimmer. The next shade is called Topped with a Bow. Topped with a Bow is described as a dusty rose matte. The next shade is called Fireside. Fireside is described as a deep mauve with pink micro glitter. The next shade is called Après Ski. Après Ski is described as a dusty mauve shimmer. The last shade in the second row is called Cup of Cocoa. Cup of Cocoa is described as a deep cool brown matte. was trying to fit this shade down at the very bottom. Hopefully you guys can see it. The first shade in the bottom row is called 'Tis the Season. 'Tis the Season is described as a light yellow beige matte. The next shade is called Wool Sweater. Wool Sweater is described as a medium brown with silver micro glitters. The next shade is called Let's Cuddle. Let's Cuddle is described as a taupe matte. The second to last shade is called Milk and Cookies. Milk and Cookies is described as a deep brown with copper shimmer. The last shade is called Hibernation Mode. Hibernation Mode is described as a deep brown with pink shimmer. Here's what all 15 shades look like swatched on the back of my hand. Now we're going to create a lip using this palette. Taking a fluffy brush, I'm going to dip into the shade in Pecan Praline. Apply this shade all over my crease, going back and forth using windshield wiper motions. I did have to build up this shade quite a bit. It does have a little bit of shimmer in it. Taking a flat brush, I'm going to dip into the shade in Snow Angel. Apply this all over the lid. Using that same brush, I'm going to dip into the shade in Fireside. Pack this in the center of my lid. That shade is so pretty. Again, I did have to build up the shade in Fireside to get the intensity I wanted. I'm liking how the eyeshadow looks so far. Using that same brush, I'm going to dip into the shade in New Year, New Me. Apply this in my inner corner. I'm loving how the eyeshadow look turned out. I just wanted to play with a few shades in this palette. You do have to build up the pigment quite a bit. I personally prefer eyeshadows that are pigmented, then I can just use my blending brush and blend out the shadow. If you're just getting into makeup, I think you might like this palette. Overall, my final thoughts on this eyeshadow palette is that I think the shades are a little bit too light for my skin tone. The only shade that was vibrant was the shade in Fireside. All of these other shades didn't really speak to me. Same thing on this side. The shimmer shades in this palette are pretty, but I have similar shades in my collection. If you guys did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video.